Welcome to River Meadows Park. We are doing our Connect with Nature series. Rose here from Snohomish County Parks, and we just like to do these series to connect you out in the parks, show you our beautiful park spaces, and give you a little history and show you what it looks like for accessibility or just a quick nature break while you're at work. So happy Earth Day! Happy Friday, the sun is out. We hope you can join us on this great tour of River Meadows Park near Arlington. So I'll flip the camera, you can see the gorgeous river. We're down near the river and we will go up, see the meadows, see the picnic areas, and then end by looking at some gorgeous cherry blossoms. So stay with us. And here we have Lizzie and Appa as our special guests giving us our tour today. So hi, Lizzie.
Yes, welcome back. If you saw our first video over at Willis Tucker Dog Park, and if this is your first time, welcome. Again, just kind of what Rose was saying, we're just doing a little bit of a nature walk, especially since it's Earth Day today. But of course, before we enjoy the beautiful lands that we have here, we do want to make some really special acknowledgments as well. So we want to acknowledge that the original inhabitants of this place, the Sauk-Suwatol tribe, the Snoqualmie tribe, Snohomish, Snoqualmie, and their successors, the Tulalip tribes. Since the time immemorial, they have hunted, fished, gathered on, and taken care of these lands and waters. We respect their sovereignty, their right to self-determination, and honor their sacred spiritual connection with the land and water. We will strive to be honest about our past mistakes and bring about a future that includes their people, stories, and voices from a more just and equitable society. With this tribal acknowledgement, we open our time together by honoring the ancestors whose feet first knew these lands and whose paddles still know the waters that we now call Snohomish County.
Thank you, Lizzie. So, welcome here to River Meadows Park. If you're just joining us, we're near Arlington on this beautiful, gorgeous, sunny Earth Day. So Lizzie, tell us, this park first became a county park in 1972.
Yes.
And there were some homesteaders, is that right?
Yes. So originally it was the Tevet and Hope families homesteaded. There was a site back in the late 1800s, actually. And traces of an early farmhouse, along with some of the surviving ornamental plants typical of a farmhouse yard, and old apple trees actually still exist over here as well.
Oh, wow. So we were, I'm going to turn around real quick so you can see, we were down at the river area, this gorgeous river with a nice rocky beach. You could come hang out here, put some chairs up, fish.
Exactly. And you can even fish out here as well. Just make sure that you have the proper licenses and that you have the proper seasons. We want to make sure that we do keep our wildlife safe out here while you do recreational out in our parks.
So now we're going to head up the trail to the main park.
Yes. And so while they were developing the park, they did actually find ancient old artifacts, which have been found in the park, indicating that Native Americans originally used this property for trading and settlement destination specifically.
So you can see the trail down to the river is a bit of a climb.
But there's also another river trail as well that's a little bit further down. So feel free to look at our maps on SnohomishCountyParks.com.
Awesome. So here we're heading out to the main park. We've got these picnic shelters up here.
Yes, and the picnic shelters are really great for amazing family events. We have two of our smaller shelters here that can accommodate up to 25 people apiece. You also have parking just right here, and then you have the beautiful meadow just right across the way. So on one side of the shelter, you get a meadow view, and on the other side, you get the river view. It's quite gorgeous and very quiet.
Yeah, River Meadows is a very peaceful park.
Yes. And with the shelters, there is water and electricity during the summer months. It is shut off in the winter months, but the park itself is open all year round.
So let's just go right over here in the shelter. You can see there's actually a nice area over here for fish cleaning or preparing a picnic.
Exactly.
And power and a fire ring.
Yep, we've got a fire ring which has a barbecue grill that you can just slip on over. And of course, you've got an uncovered picnic table and some covered ones as well. And then this is the water spigot that you would have access to.
Awesome.
So, Rose, what are those two really weird, tall wooden things over there?
Yeah, I'm going to pan you out over here to the fields as we're walking over. You can see those are our spar poles, and those are actually used for like lumberjack competitions, which if you've ever, we have some spar poles at the Evergreen State Fair Park, and we have the lumberjack shows there every year, which are so cool to watch. So those are set up here ready for events, and this huge field is often used for really awesome, cool events.
Oh, yes, they sure are. Lots of people like to rent out this part of the park if they really want to have large family reunions, concerts, really anything. All you have to do is just get in contact with Emily. Her phone extension, it is, let me find it right here, 6624.
Yeah, so River Meadows, aptly named. There's an amazing river and some amazing meadows.
Yes.
And you can see the picnic shelters being used for a nice family gathering right now. So if I want to have a summer picnic or celebrate a birthday party or something, how can I do that?
Yes, so there are two ways that you can make reservations. You can either call me at the front desk at our phone number, which is the 425-388-6600, or you can visit our website and make the reservation online, and that's going to be at snowcoparks.org, and that is SNOCOPARKS.org. Because you can make a reservation online anytime versus I only work at the front desk Monday through Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m.
So as we're walking, you can see back there in the distance that kind of tan roof.
Mm-hmm.
What is that, Lizzie? What's up there?
Oh my gosh, so that is the yurt village here at River Meadows. And let me tell you, we're going to do a little separate video showing you the yurt village because it is something that is so special. Each yurt actually has its own assigned bathroom and shower, which is awesome for that privacy. And then also each yurt, just like the ones at Kayak Point, are all going to have electricity and heat, lockable doors and screens on the windows, and some even have a deck on them.
Wow.
And it's just really nice because you're just kind of out in the yurt village. And as you can see, that one right over there, you have a beautiful view of the meadow.
Yeah, so if you're in that yurt with the deck, you can look down and see the field and see the river maybe.
Yes, and the greatest thing is that our yurts are actually available all year round. So sometimes
so
people
cool.
like to do their little winter getaways with us in the yurts.
A nature getaway, yeah. River Meadows is one of those really peaceful parks, and that would be an amazing nature getaway. So what's the structure up here?
So this is the larger shelter. So as we kind of saw the two previous, so this one's the largest one. This one can accommodate actually up to 50 people, 50.
Oh, wow.
And during the summertime, we'll also have the restrooms opened. But that usually starts in May time for that.
Okay.
We do have two Santa cans, one of which is ADA.
Okay, cool. So here's the larger cover shelter with these nice wood picnic tables, drinking fountain. Then over here we've got a fire ring and water. So yeah, you could have a nice picnic at the meadow.
Exactly. So we're just going to go a little bit further down, and we're going to take a look at the campsites that we have here.
You've really got it all here.
We sure darn do so. All right, we're going to be good neighbors, huh, Appa? Yes, we are. Coming right this way. Okay, so our campsites, they're for dry camping. So there's no water or power at the campsites, but as you can see, there are going to be water spigots throughout. And then also, we have campsites on two different sides. We call them the river side or the meadow side.
Oh, cool.
Yes, and the sites are really nice because each of them does have their own assigned fire ring with that pullover grate on top and a picnic table as well.
So you can access the river down through that trail and then camp over here. Just, yeah, dry camping, but water spigots around.
Exactly. So these would be the campsites that are going to be on the riverside to the right.
Let's check one out. So you just put your tent up or bring your RV with no hookups. Put a fire and have a great camping trip.
It's pretty amazing. And then as we continue down this way, we'll show you what the campsites on the other side for the Meadow is. And of course, as if you do make a reservation, they'll post it on the site right there for you.
And you can see these cherry trees are really blooming.
Oh my gosh, yes they sure are, Rose. Are all cherry blossoms pink?
So some cherry blossoms can be white or pink, and let's go check them out.
Perfect. And these are going to be the Meadow side for the camping.
Yeah, with the sunshine, they're finally opening up. It was a little bit cold this year into spring, so they're actually blooming a little later than they normally do. But cherry blossoms can sometimes only last a week if there's rain or something that knocks them down. So, hey, this weekend might be a great time to get out and check out River Meadows, check out some cherry blossoms. And traditionally in Japan, it's a tradition to picnic under cherry trees. So maybe you start your own tradition and check out River Meadows for a picnic. Some open space, some green space, and some river.
Exactly. And you can reserve the shelters or the campsites the same way that we spoke about earlier by giving me a call or visiting us on our website.
All right. Anything we missed about gorgeous River Meadows?
Other than, don't forget, if you are going to bring your friend, make sure they're on a leash and that you pick up their poop.
Yes. All right. Well, thanks for joining us on our tour of River Meadows, our Connect with Nature series where we get you out in the parks virtually. And if you have any questions, you can always just email us, call us, post on social media, and we'll get you the answers. So
exactly.
All right. Rose.
Well, now I'm going to go take some pictures of these blossoms.
Well, thanks again, and we'll see you out in the parks.
Bye!